Hello everyone, this is Kathy Carter with A. Carter Real Estate Group, a proud member of the Susan Zachariah Brokerage. I've been getting a lot of questions from clients, colleagues, friends about the market. Everybody wants to know what the real estate market is going to do. I can't really tell you what it's going to do. I can tell you in my heart of hearts, I feel like it's going to rebound just as strong and pick up just where we left off. But what I'd like to do is really spend some time and go over with you the numbers and the trends and start setting some trends and see where we're headed. So a couple of things we're going to do today during this is we're going to talk about market trends such as what's the market doing, what are mortgage interest rates doing, what's the trends from March 2019 to March 2020 as far as real estate in our area. And then we'll talk about a little Easter giveaway that I have for everybody to hopefully brighten everybody's day after I hopefully won't bore you with numbers. But let's go on ahead and get started and let's see what's going on. First of all, let's discuss the financial markets. Some of the information I received from my Wells Fargo investment call was that the dollar is up and gold is strong. The energy sector is still trying to work itself out, which we know in Texas, energy really drives our economy. So that's a key item we'll all need to continue to watch. I do know that the president and everybody seems to be working on it, but we'll just continue to watch and see what happens there. Also on my Wells Fargo, they said that the stock market is still looking for the bottom. I don't know what that is. I don't know if anybody knows what that is, but that's what's going on in the market. Something that I know that can help small businesses, and you have to remember small businesses in America account for 70% of the employment in this country. So the good thing that came out of the CARE program is the Small Business Paycheck Protection Program. What this program does is it provides small businesses a loan, or if they maintain 90% of their payroll, a grant to maintain and to keep employees employed. That is such a great program. If you need information about that program, the information, we have a cheat sheet on A. Carter Real Estate Group page, Facebook page. It'll be on our blog and it's also on our LinkedIn page. Let's discuss mortgage interest rates. When the Fed announced the rate decrease, everything went crazy. Even I was excited at the thought that rates might go down. Well, what happened was everybody was so excited it created this huge backlog of applications. Thus the demand was high. So what happened was rates went up. So what I've noticed in the last 2 consecutive weeks, rates have actually gone down because there has been the demand has gone down. We've reduced some of those application backlogs. So that's a positive thing. So I went into Guaranteed Rate Facebook page. I entered that I was looking for a home and I wanted a 15-year note in Lake Jackson. My rate with excellent credit came out at 3.375 for a 15-year note and 3.5 for a 30-year note. That was yesterday at 12 o'clock. That could change every day, every minute. The rates change. It's different for each person. Please work with your respective lender. If you don't have a lender and you want help finding one, just call a Carter at A. Carter Real Estate Group. But speak with your individual lenders. Rates are different per person, but we are seeing a trend where rates are continuing to go down as of the end of last week. So next what we're going to talk about is we're going to talk about the March 20 versus the March 2019. I think this is a great place to start. This is where COVID-19 started impacting our real estate market, and let's see where we ended up for the end of March. As you can see, for active listings, we ended up higher. We had more active listings than we had this time, than we had in March 2019 last year. There were new listings popping out still every day for this year. So we increased new listings significantly from last year. This was a good trend that we had, is the average days on market. So what that means is how long someone's home is on the market for from the time it was listed to the time it was sold. Last year, March 2019, it was 116 days. We had dropped that by 20 days at the first quarter of this year, which indicates that the market was moving fairly quickly, and we dropped it to 96 days. One trend that we'll have to continue to watch that's a little troubling is the number of expireds. Expireds went up. Expireds went up from 434, jumped to 150 to 584. What that means is that a lot of times it takes people a little bit longer to recognize that properties for sale that they like, or it may have been priced too high for the market. So a lot of the times when a property is going to expire, you are always encouraged to leave your property out there because you do have people watching the property. They may be waiting for the price to go down. They may be waiting until they get funds that they needed from another sale. You don't know. So a lot of times people will usually renew. But we did see a significant uptake in this number, which that'll definitely be something that I will continue to watch through the coming weeks in April. Let's talk about the number of sales. Number of sales was up from March 2019 to March 2020. We went up from 375 by 33 to 408. That's significant. That's a large change. Average list price went up. So for those of you, waiting, trying to hit the top of the market, that may have been it. I don't know. So it went up by $17,000 from 1 year, which is a significant number when you look at our average list price was $243,000. Average sales price went up by $13,000. Just note that average list price and average sales price do not represent a one-to-one ratio. Those are really looking at two separate sets of data. That's what actually closed in March. So we went up $13,000 in property value than what closed compared to last year. Another trend we'll continue to watch, because we had pretty strong numbers here from March 2020 versus March 2019. We had strong numbers, is the months of inventory, because it was fairly equal. Even though we had increased listings, right? We had shorter average days on market. We had a higher number of expireds. And we still had average months of inventory, the same months of inventory, which was 5. So we'll definitely continue to monitor that number in the coming weeks and months. So what is this telling me? This is telling me that we were killing it in March. What's going to really tell the tale is comparing these numbers to what's happening in April. I'll be looking at the first 2 weeks of April in the coming weeks, and we'll share another video with you, and we'll definitely use this to start trending with what's happening in our local area. Keep in mind that the numbers I've shared here were provided by hard.com. They're for Brazoria County and does not include Pearland. So after reviewing the numbers with you and telling you that we were doing really well in March, we'll see where we are in April. There's one thing that I wanted to point out. If you're in a situation that you need to sell your home or sell a property, or you need to buy a property, keep in mind closings happen every day. I don't care what the market's doing. Closings happen every day. We may not have as many closings or as many sales, but they're still happening every day. There's still properties for sale. There's still buyers for properties. So if you are in a situation where you do need to sell, you want to sell, please speak with your real estate agent. If you don't have a real estate agent and you just want to ask questions about your specific market, what it looks like for you, what the demand is, give Carter Real Estate Group a call, and we're happy to share any information we can regarding your specific needs and requests. If you are in a foreclosure situation or you think you will be and you're concerned, give Carter Real Estate Group a call. We are happy to work with you with your foreclosure, try to coordinate with you and your bank to help you any way we can so you can have a successful transition. It's important to stay in front of any future financial transactions that you may have regarding to real estate. So the sooner we're able to find out the information on how we can help you, the sooner we can actually help you. Here's a little Easter surprise for you. Do you know somebody struggling in the Brazoria area due to COVID-19, either illness or due to layoffs? You can help them and get them a special Easter surprise. Carter Real Estate Group, in conjunction with Brian's Barbecue, will be providing Easter dinner to 3 families in the Brazoria area. How do we select those families? Well, that's going to be up to you. Our clients, our friends, our customers, all you need to do is go to Carter Real Estate Facebook page, go to Messenger, and simply enter your email address. From there, at 5 o'clock on Friday, we will randomly select 3 email addresses, and we'll send you an email by 5:45 to collect information on where these families live, We will coordinate with Brian's Barbecue. They have graciously offered to deliver Easter dinner for up to 10 people to 3 families. So please submit your request on our Facebook page, A. Carter Real Estate. Select Messenger and message us your email address, and we will randomly select 3 email addresses, send you an email by 5:45 on Friday, and get those Easter dinners delivered Saturday so it can be enjoyed by that deserving family on Sunday. Also, on a side note, I would also like to request that you donate or volunteer at the Brazoria County Dream Center. They provide a lot of great things for family in our county. They're very gracious and very helpful and could use help, and whatever you donate helps your neighbor, so donate if you can. So, as always, keep Brazoria County healthy and stay home. And if you have any questions or whether you're moving from or moving to, don't forget to call a Carter with A. Carter Real Estate Group. Thank you for joining.